Oh, all right. Yeah. No. Just no. That is so embarrassing. You know what's more embarrassing than that, though? The fact that her mother had to call her while she's on, once again, another trip to remind her that she has children, to remind her that she has dogs, to remind her that she's an adult with responsibilities that she is choosing to ignore. Listen to this.
Did you call?
Yeah, I called you. Where you at?
At a friend's.
At where?
At a friend's.
Well, I mean, it's fine. You got responsibility here, daughter.
No, I know. I know.
I still buy stuff for these puppies and for the girl.
The girls have my card on file.
But the puppies don't? The puppies don't have your card on file?
Once again, Ash is back to her old ways, hanging around people who look like they're young enough to be her kids, while her own children are at home being taken care of by her parents. And it's crazy how when people continuously call her out for her behavior, she comes back at, "You're jealous of me."
Like, you mad because we in a taxi or what? You
Yo.
gotta get a cab? Like, what is it?
Meanwhile, she's complaining about the fact that she's homeless and has nowhere to go after this trip is over.
I don't have a place to go after I leave here. Well, I have my parents' house, but I don't want to go back there.
Every time I feel like she can't be more delusional, she gets more delusional. I mean, how are you gonna sit there and brag that you don't need to take a cab anywhere, but meanwhile you're homeless and living out of plastic bags? Like, you need to really humble yourself and remember that you have actual priorities. And she does have a support system. Her mom and dad are there for her, willing to give her a place to stay, but she's just so selfish that she would rather go get a cheap apartment where she's going to live alone rather than go back to her parents' house where she's forced to face her priorities and fulfill her responsibilities. She would rather hang out with these young people in their late teens and early 20s and do this. Like, at that point, it's just weird. And it's even more weird that she sits here and tells these young guys that they're on payroll to be around her.
Well, you're on the clock right now. You can't. You're on payroll.
That's weird. Very weird. Clock that, Ash.